get to have lunch with the coaches, hang out with their friends. That was going on today from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
So they're doing all the fun stuff they get to do with the sports kids.
I know. I was there earlier, of course. I kind of knew what was going on. I'm just prompting you to give you some answers here.
Yes.
And when I was in there, I was trying to talk to them. They were not even interested in me. They're having fun.
Yes, they got to visit the boys' locker room this morning, and all the kids were screaming and hooting and hollering, and they had a blast.
I heard that. My goodness. Board member Dan Smith is with us as well.
Hello, Art. How are you today?
Fine, sir, and a good morning to you. Kicking it with the coaches. Did you ever have anything like that in high school or middle school or elementary?
We had kicking it with Mr. Winslow.
Oh, I don't want to hear this. Okay. Skip over that.
And welcome, Kelly.
Thank you.
Paul Herring, and a good morning to you, my friend.
Well, listen, I need to tell on the board member. He's being difficult.
Okay.
And he is leaning back in his chair and making it impossible for me to get him in the shot.
We need a wide-angle lens.
I just don't want to break the camera.
Okay, well, understood.
But we're getting ready for Juneteenth, and we're excited
What
about
in
it.
the world is that?
African American Independence Day, my friend.
I've heard about it. Big time downtown.
Big time downtown
Plus,
Flint.
coming out of Forest Park, what are we going to have?
We're going to have the Flint's biggest parade
Ever.
ever, from Max Brandon Park all the way down to Riverbank Park.
Excuse me, I couldn't. I forgot.
And I think we're going to get you near the front somewhere so you can lead all the people down there like the Pied Piper, perhaps.
Okay, I'm in the front this time.
Okay, close to the front.
I'm in the real front. Nobody'd want to be behind me. I would almost bet. But anyway, thank you for that honor, sir. We'll be pleased to join you if at all possible.
Love to have you.
The day of the parade is June
19th, Tuesday, June 19th.
Beginning at 11?
Well, they start lining up at 3:30, and they take off out of the park at 5:30.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And we're hiking all the way down to?
Riverbank Park.
That's right.
Sometimes, depending on how many we have, it's taken 3 to 4 hours to get the whole parade to Riverbank Park.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
And do many folks actually walk?
Many folks walk.
do,
Many folks
okay.
walk. Groups walk. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, church groups.
So if folks started to walk and then couldn't get a little tired, they could be picked up and brought back down.
We are intelligent, yes. We have an MTA bus at the end of the parade that catches all the stragglers.
Okay.
So if you get tired, you can just stop, and the bus will eventually get up to
And
you.
that must be free of charge, huh?
There's no charge to the people in the parade, for sure.
And to get on the bus?
None whatsoever. MTA has been a wonderful sponsor of our event.
Can you start out on the bus?
You know, for you, we'll make an exception. That might be the best place for him.
Dan
What do you
Smith,
think?
Board member. Okay. All right. Kelly, I have to deal with this guy every month. What am I going to do? Huh?
I don't know. I'm glad it's you and not me. No offense.
No problem.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Miss Kelly, it's so good to have you on. Of course, we've shared that with you before, but tell us a little bit about your children, K and 1, and kind of how long they've been with us. I sort of know that, but talk a little bit about, and if you wouldn't mind, what your impression is of our school and why you're still with us, if that would be okay.
Okay. Well, Nicholas, he is in first grade, 1C with Miss Hart. I brought Nicholas to the school in October of last year, or the year prior, so October 2010. I had transferred him out of a public school. And then Hayden continued with IAF starting in kindergarten, or he started with IAF in kindergarten. I chose the school after viewing more than one charter academy for the fact that I wanted the best education possible for my children, and I was realizing that it wasn't where he was at the time. My kids love the school. I love the staff. I've never been disrespected. I've continued with IAF for the fact that my children are getting an education that is above public schooling in my eyes. If there's a problem, the staff contacts me. If I have a question, I contact the staff.
Open communication.
Oh, there's so much open communication. When I pick my children up every day, the teachers tell me exactly what was going on that day. If it was a bad day, if it was a good day for my children. They are very close. Nicholas calls Mr. Shakir his BFF. And so that is very good.
That means
his best friend forever.
Gotcha.
Yes,
That's Twitter language, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
He is very ecstatic over the school. The only thing my son says he wishes IAF had was more sports for his age group. But other than that, I mean, I don't think I could be any happier. I am watching my children succeed in a way that I do not think would have been possible without IAF. My Nicholas graduated kindergarten at an almost second grade reading level. Hayden is
Really? That's
yes.
great.
Hayden is exceeding so well in kindergarten. His teachers already have their nickname for him.
And it is?
Cowboy Woody. Yes, because we went to Tennessee in January and bought him some cowboy boots,
Okay.
and he wears those cowboy boots every
day.
single day.
Okay, all right.
So, you know, the school, they make you feel at home. They care about my children as much as I do. They feel that my children are as much their responsibility as they are mine.
Okay. Well,
And that's
we
what
really
makes
do.
me happy.
Yeah, we really do.
I couldn't have, to any parent that is questioning, should I send my child to a charter school? I want to take my child out of this school. The one thing I can tell you is to do it. If
Okay.
you have a chance to get them at IAF, you have very many ways of getting them there. You have MTA, and then you have yourself to take them, and you will not be disappointed by any means. I don't think anybody would be disappointed. We were buying a home and chose to stay in the location we were at because of IAF, because we did not want to take our children out of IAF school. And the further we moved away, the harder it would have been for us. And we knew that it was either make sure our children have the best education possible so they can succeed as an adult, or move somewhere different. And IAF is the reason why we stayed.
Okay, wow. Now, also, we've got a little something. You mentioned you'd like more sports for the little ones.
Yes.
Something coming up next weekend.
Yes,
isn't it? Why don't
we
you pop
do.
that real quick?
We have a program. Mr. Shakir and some of his friends, I believe we're going to have, I want to say his name's Antonio Smith from the Spartans. He was a prior Spartans player.
Right, that's
he will
right.
be there. It's going to be a basketball camp this coming up Friday, the 27th, from 4 to 6 p.m. at the school. And then Saturday, it's going to be, I believe they said, from 1 to 3. It's $20 per child. Lunch is provided. It's just going to be so much fun. And if you can get a chance to get with Mr. Shakir and play sports, you're doing something awesome.
And the other thing is, we've got a few openings right now.
Yes,
So
we do.
Why don't you mention? I think it's in the early 30s.
Yes, we have-
We're going to top out at 40, folks.
Yes.
And we have
32, I believe
right
Mr.
now.
Shakir said. Our main goal is to get to 40. We have exactly 32 people we want to get to that 40%.
We've
So-
got a caller. Miss Kelly, you just ramble, I'm telling you.
I
You
love
must be from Georgia Tech, because you are a rambling
No,
wreck, girl. You
I'm
can
a
talk
slosher,
forever.
that's where it comes from.
Okay, that's beautiful. Well, thank you so much. We do remember that special call, folks? It's on the line right now. Who are you, caller? Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
There,
Caller, are you there?
I am here.
Well, that sounds like Deborah Bonner.
That's right.
Now
I'm
that's-
excited. I'm so happy to be here in Flint.
Well, we are very especially glad to have you in Flint and on this radio program, because you, young lady, are an absolute Los Angeles, Hollywood kind of star person. So that's why I thought this was an extremely special call. And Sister Bonner, I know you have your roots here in Flint, God bless you, and you have returned to help us develop something absolutely special in Flint. And why don't you mention what that is, dear?
Well, I am building a 1,000-voice inspirational.
Now, wait a minute. What did I just hear?
A 1,000-voice inspirational youth.
That's what I thought I heard. 1,000 voices. Okay.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, the purpose of the 1,000 Voices is to give kids hope and help them begin to dream of who they can become, what they want to be in life, and then give them the tools to accomplish it and mentors to help them. That is the main purpose of the 1,000 Voices,
Well,
is to give the kids their voice.
now, how are you, Sister Bonner, how are you going to put 1,000 voices together? You must be operating in one huge location, or would there be several locations?
That's what we're doing. We're operating in several locations. In fact, your school, the name of your school again is?
International Academy of Flint.
We are going to launch it, this program, at your school.
Is that right?
Yes.
I didn't know that, Sister Bonner. Now,
And I'm so excited because
yes, ma'am. Now-
what we are about is all that you are about, and that's building young people and helping them become the best that they can be, and finding who they truly are, and giving back to the community, and teaching them to care and share and grow and just be a beautiful soul for the community. And so I had a chance to visit your school the other day, and I was so impressed of the things that you are doing, your after-school programs, and getting kids to expand their minds to things that they probably never thought they could do. And because I've been away from Flint for 41 years,
Yes, ma'am.
I've had the opportunity to meet entrepreneurs, investors, and inventors, and in fact, CEO Space is an organization that I'm a part of. It's a club, and it's an international club. People from all over the world come to Las Vegas and share the gifts that they have, and people invest in businesses, and I want to be able to bring those types of minds to these young people so that they can begin to dream and have a way of accomplishing their dreams. But we do it by putting them together in a youth choir, and we'll be singing inspirational songs, and many of the lyrics will be written by the kids. And so I'm just excited, and the school district is on board also, and they're interested in this program.
Where are you going to do it in Flint now? Tell us where.
Well, Flint Northwestern
Okay.
is interested in the program being implemented. In fact, their seventh period. Second Chance, Pastor Derek Aldridge is interested in
Right, the old Stewart School. Yes, ma'am, the old Stewart School. And then I think you've got one other location too, don't you?
Yes, there's a Church of Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints building and church that's interested in their children participating in opening this program up to the community. And
now,
so those are, and Urban League.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that one, sure did. Now, Sister Bonner, just so some people know, your general qualifications to do this, in a conversation we had with you, I believe you indicated that you had provided some vocal training for none other than Michael Jackson.
Well, my mentor was Michael Jackson's teacher.
Okay.
And I was his associate for 14 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And he taught Michael Jackson from the age of 17 until he died.
Yes, ma'am.
Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross, Madonna, Josh Groban, Barbara Streisand.
Wow.
85% of the people who won the Grammy were his students. And when I say his students, that means that he taught them or his associates taught them. And I was one of his associates for 14 years.
Wow.
So and through my studio, we have Tony and Grammy Award winners and American Idol finalists.
And I'm going to interrupt you. We have another caller online, but the point I want to make is just last week, your choir out of Crenshaw High School in Los Angeles was on The Voice.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us quickly about that, just quickly.
Oh, well, the choral teacher, I'm also building the Thousand Voice Choir in the Los Angeles area. And so one of the groups, or one of the choirs that I work with is Crenshaw High. The choral teacher is the lady who Whoopi Goldberg modeled for Sister Act.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, of course. Great movie. Great movie.
She is Sister Act. And so, I'll still be working with the choir in L.A., and I'm also a vocal coach for World Peace One.
Okay.
And that's celebrities who do concerts promoting world peace.
That's you. Okay.
People like Bono and Sting, and,
You're throwing some mighty big L.A. names out there, girl.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been away for 41 years.
Yeah.
That's all I've done.
Well, and what we've tried, Yeah, we're probably going to have to move ahead, Sister Bonner, because we've got actually 2 more callers. But the point we tried to make is obviously we welcome you with open arms, number 1. Number 2, what you're going to create in Flint is not only much needed, but it will be just a great opportunity to get kids from all ages and such together. I know at our school we're going to have 2 sessions of children from grades 3 through grade 5 in one choir, and then the other choir will be grade 6 through 12. So we're all excited about that. We're already signing children up. And we wanted to make sure that folks knew that you come to us with an extremely high level of competence based upon the names that you've dropped on us from Los Angeles and all over the West Coast.
And
So,
I just want you to know
yes,
that
ma'am.
these celebrities, my son is a vocal coach for Nickelodeon.
Oh, my.
All the Nickelodeon stars. And there are a lot of stars who have said, Deborah, when you put the choir together, when you do a concert, we'd love to come and support you.
Okay.
So we have outside celebrities that would love to come and be a part.
We have one of our board members here, Deborah, and he might have a word to say. I've never known to be without.
Actually, I'm just looking forward to this starting, and I'm looking forward to the concert where we can hear all the kids sing.
Right. Okay, great. And of course, our board approved your involvement. We were so glad that they did, and we were looking forward to just a great time with you, just an absolutely great time. And we're going to be starting in mid-May. Is that what we agreed to do, dear?
That is the plan.
Okay. Deborah Bonner, thank you, of Los Angeles, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, and all points west. Thank you so much for calling in today. We will talk with you later, dear. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
And Art, I'm going to try and get our next caller here.
Go ahead.
But this is a new system for me.
Okay. We have another caller. My. We're getting busy
I believe
today.
Mrs. Walker might be on
What?
the line. I believe
Betty Walker?
Mrs. Walker might
What?
be on the
Betty
line.
Walker?
From Walker Farms.
Yes, this is Betty Walker.
Well, Miss Walker, thank you. What's happening? What's blooming, I should say?
Well, I just called to let you and the public know that Walker Farm is now officially open.
All right.
Ah.
I'm glad.
And we have some fantastic opening specials. All of our shrubs and trees are 50% off.
What?
Yes. And you can plant those now.
Okay, but flowers maybe not?
Maybe not. You'd better wait. It's a little cold and going to be cold for the next 2 or 3 days. So we suggest you hold off on that.
Doesn't help we're in Michigan either, so.
Miss Walker, what's a kind of a safe date to begin the planting? What would you say generally?
I wouldn't do anything before Mother's Day.
Okay, which is
For
about
the tender stuff.
May,
Tomatoes and
middle of May,
peppers and
yeah.
begonias and marigolds
Okay.
and things of that sort. All the tender things, I would wait until that time.
Wow. Now, if folks wanted to plant a particular tree, could they give you a call to see if that's for on a special out there? What
No.
number would they use?
They would just call Walker Farms and we will go look, but we have a wonderful selection.
And what number do we use? Can they write it down real quick?
Yes, 743-0260.
Okay. I'm writing it down myself.
Okay, and I would also like to welcome the public out to our annual day that we have on Mother's Day when they come out on May 12th this year. We're going to have all the mothers' greetings.
Oh, I remember that. That's a great idea. Okay, so somebody can come out and give they'll be recorded, and then they'll actually be able to, that's on TV, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That'll be from 12 to 3 on the following week. And Channel 12 will play it, and they can see their greeting then at 4 o'clock on Channel 12.
But what time do they come out to be taped?
It will be from 12 till 3 on the 12th.
On the 12th, okay. Audience, get that down, 12 to 3 p.m. at Walker Farms, and you can be videotaped with a greeting to mother, grandmother, or whomever, and then you're going to be shown on Channel 12 live. What a great opportunity.
And we will have treats, cake, punch, and games, and we'll have a good time every year. That's our official spring get-together for all the public.
So this is kind of kid-centered, it sounds, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. the 12th, is that a Saturday?
That's a
That's
Saturday.
a Saturday. Okay, thank
It's the
you.
day before Mother's
May
Day.
day before. What a great opportunity. Betty Walker, thank you for this call. Boy, I love that half-off deal. Call that number, 743-0260, to see if the kind of tree you're looking for, audience, is available. And even if it isn't, go ahead out and take a look at what she has, because she's got like dozens upon dozens of them out there. Half off. I can't believe it. I'm going to be out there, Betty Walker. You're going to see me.
All righty. Thank you.
Okay, and thank you so much for calling in. And
Okay.
thanks for all the great things you do for people. You're just a wonderful woman, and we're proud to know you, dear.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Walker.
Thank you very, very much. And we'll see everyone. It's going to warm up, everybody. Hold on.
That's the words of a true florist.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Art, we have another call,
What?
but I don't know who it is.
Who that calling?
It's me.
Hello? Caller, are you there? Hello, caller.
Okay.
Well, the line has gone dead.
Okay, I hope the caller hasn't.
I hope the caller hasn't either. So, if the caller is listening, call
yeah,
back.
Yeah, please. Could that have been Mr. Shakir?
It could have been. Would
Yeah,
you like me to
because-
call him on my cell phone?
Yeah, you want to? Go ahead and give him a holler.
Yeah, he can't come back.
Well, Art, while she's doing that,
Please.
I see you got a couple of things, other things here to talk about, and I see that we're having a food giveaway again next Saturday.
Here we are, sir, and that will be April 28th. Thank you. I think you know where it's at.
That's at the Institute Neuroscience and Neurosurgery on
the-
South Saginaw Street.
It's a
at
long
Hemphill.
title. The Inside Institute for Neurosurgery and Neuroscience at
Right.
4800 South Saginaw Street, and of course we welcome everybody to come in there. It's sponsored, of course, by International Academy of Flint in partnership with the Islamic Center.
Okay,
And
and-
they join us. They help pay for all of that service for actually 4 months in a row. We have our caller back, and our hello caller, are you there? Caller.
Hello?
DeAntonio, is that you finally? Okay, you're on the air. Kelly gave you already a great commercial, but go ahead and take it, buddy.
Nothing. We have to continue with the coaches with Coach Kendall's program.
I couldn't hear that all too
What
well.
was that?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. I can't hear you guys.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I work for Verizon.
$25.
DeAntonio, Kelly Lewis is here and live, and she was really announcing the program, but why don't you give your own personal plug, sir, because I know we have a few openings.
Okay, yeah, we got a couple of openings. Again, this the IAF Kids Basketball Camp. It's a 2-day camp. It's $20. It's the first 40 kids. And right now we had about 32 right now.
You're
So
right,
you
Kelly.
can, you can just call International Academy at 600-5000, or you can call my number, 810-397-5878. Kids having a good time here, so they're going to have a good time on the 27th.
And the 28th, 2 days, right?
On the 28th, yeah.
Okay.
What are the age limits?
Age limits?
Kindergarten through 2nd grade.
Okay, all right.
So, yep.
And how's Kelly's kids doing this morning?
The kids are doing good.
The kids are doing good.
You just broke 2 diodes on the radio program, but nice job. Okay. Okay. All right, Mr. Shakir, we got it, buddy. Kelly did a great job announcing it. Thank you for calling in.
You're good. You're good. Thank you, Mr. Shakir.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay, bye.
See you in a little while. Yeah, bye-bye. I had no idea those kids were...
Yes. You know he ain't going nowhere without those kids.
Radio man, did we do okay with the screaming?
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Sounded like he was near his radio, that's why the interference
Oh,
was.
that
They
was it.
probably
I
were
see.
because they're in the gym
yeah,
doing
yeah.
the kicking it with the coaches. So, they got the radio on so all the kids can
Okay.
hear. My kids are probably in there just a laughing and giggling.
Because
So.
usually they get that double echo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Well, we got a couple minutes. What would you say here? We got one. That's about
One.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
What about
And-
community breakfast? Is that
Well,
still going
that's
on?
still going on. 9:30 to 10:30. We had some extra people today, Dan, at breakfast. They hadn't been there for a while. In fact, a new family moved in the neighborhood, and they walked up and joined us today, and it'll continue through May.
Okay.
Okay, breakfast 9:30 to 10:30 at International Academy of Flint. No charge, of course, and we welcome families to come and join us, or individuals. It doesn't matter. We just love to prepare and provide for families that might need that.
And tours of our school?
Every now and then I give one, like 5 days a week.
600, 5,000, and that's for
can
you?
do that. You ask for Bubba.
Ask for Bubba.
Yeah, right. Bubba will do it.
Now,
But-
Kelly, did you take a tour of the school before?
Yes, I did. Actually, I took 2 tours. I took one with just myself and my husband, and then we brought my son back and we took another tour with him. So,
Okay, and saw the same thing twice?
yeah, pretty much. It was very intriguing. We'll
Okay.
just say that. It was, especially with Mr.
Uh-oh,
Winslow.
careful
So,
now. Careful now. We get fascinating tours. Right. We even go in the boiler room.
I can imagine.
Okay. All right, folks. Kelly, any closing remarks? And Dan will be next, and then I use my usual closing.
the only closing remark I can say is if you are questioning if you want to send your son or daughter to another school, please, please come out and check out International Academy in Flint. I can honestly say you will not be disappointed. This is the best school in Genesee County. We've been rated, what, #1 3 years in a row?
Oh, something like that, yeah.
There we go.
But who's bragging?
#9 in the nation.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
I approve of this message.
All right. Kelly, down here, take a look at that. Dan, any closing remarks? Because we're going to ask you to do that.
Just once again, if you want to see the school, call Art 600, 5,000. He'll get you through the school, and hopefully we can get your child in there.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Jesse. Thank you for your time. We're about to close off. Wherever you are, if you're walking your dog, looking at a blog, or if you are blowing bubbles in Beecher, look at somebody and say, "Woo! That is some kind of school." Bye, everybody.
You're very energetic.
Thanks, Kel.
Very good job.
She's outstanding.
She's been here before, I
No,
take it?
no, this is the first timer.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Well, in the car, she talks like crazy. So.
You know, I'm
I
just,
have slosher blood in me. I have to talk.
well, Kelly, you know, Art says, and you heard, you know, I'm very at a loss for words, but I'm going to have you start filling in for me.
Alrighty then, you write me your notes and remarks and what I have to say, and
Do I have notes?